You'll be shocked as court orders Nigerian police to produce the suspended officer Abba Kyari over missing suspects. All that happened during the NSAS. You know, the NSAS panel that have been saddled with the responsibility of looking into what the youth wanted and all that happened during the NSAS. There was suspects that were put in police custody. All of a sudden, grew legs, wings, and flew. And up until now, as we speak, the person or the people cannot be seen. And guess whose custody they were on and the suspects were under? Your guess is as good as mine. The same guy, Abba Kyari, the same person. Now, the court has ordered that immediately he should produce the suspect. Abba Kyari is the disgraced cop, police cop who was once highly decorated, not knowing that his hands were soaked in what we call corruption. And guess what? It's only a matter of time. Anyone who hides, it's only a matter of time. Before you know it, it will come in the open. So this is what is happening right now. NSAS panel orders Nigerian police to produce suspended officer Abba Kyari over missing suspects. There are scheduled to appear before the panel on November the 26th. The panel investigating cases of police brutality in the Federal Capital Territory on Tuesday ordered the former head of Intelligence Response Team, IRT of the Nigerian Police, Abba Kyari, to appear over a case of alleged enforced disappearance of a suspect arrested in 2018. According to Prime Times, the panel demanded that Kyari, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, who was in July 21st involved in a $1.1 million fraud scam, now invited by the US government to be produced alongside with Vincent, a police inspector, also of the IRT, has now been asked to come before the panel. They are scheduled to appear before the panel on November the 26th. It was the time the 11-man panel set up by the National Human Rights Commission in the aftermath of the October 2020 NSAS anti-police brutality protest would be given such an order, as previous invitations by the panel were snubbed by the police officer. Kyari is to be squeezed over the missing of one Maurice Ashar, who got missing since 2018. He's said to have been arrested by Kyari in Makurdi, Benue State on May the 1st, 2018. His brother, Rafiu Ashar, who petitioned the panel, said Maurice was detained and paraded at the police station in Makurdi after his arrest. He added that the family has access to him until he was moved to Abuja 2 days after the parade. According to him, the family has made several appeal and sent many letters to the IRT asking for information on the whereabouts of their elder brother and son, all to no avail. On Tuesday proceedings, Gabriel, who presided over the proceedings in the absence of the chairman, restrained the panel previous order to the police to produce 2 officers to clarify the issue on the case, concerned about the absence of the proceedings, and asked the leader of the police team at the panel, James, to ensure the summoned police officers appear before justice to be done. But to appear and to defend and to be able to explain to the police what has happened with Vincent. So the man we're talking about was arrested during the whole NSAS thing, and they arrested him in Makurdi, and afterwards he's gone missing. He just went into thin air, and as we speak, he cannot be found. Nobody knows about his whereabouts. This is the new normal now. People just go missing. No case asked, nothing being done. People just get missing. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on. Nigerians, we need to wake up. Those who are supposed to be security operatives, most of them, I repeat, most of them have their hands soiled and soaked in, all the kind of evil you can think about. Most of them are the very architects of the misfortune this country is experiencing. Most of them have their hands dipped in death and are the very ones, you know, putting Nigerians through untold suffering and hardship. How can, just how can, okay, we keep quiet and begin to watch these things happen? Somebody was paraded for whatever reason and then taken to Abuja, handed over to Kyari's unit, and all of a sudden got into thin air. And before you know it, it's all gone. The person, like a vapor, disappeared into thin air without a trace. Abba Kyari now is being asked now to appear before the panel and to give a thorough breakdown on what has happened to this person. It's in Nigeria that people get missing, and to a large extent, nothing is being done. You just take it. If we see the person, we see. We don't see the person, we just continue to pray. These things ought not to be so. These things ought not to be so. Our nonchalant attitude towards us getting true justice have led so many things bad to begin to happen in this country. So many bad things have been going on. Now, the police units have been saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that this person is produced. Abba Kyari. This is what they do. This is how they get away with a lot of criminal activities. And guess what? God is watching every one of us. Because you are in power, you are in position today. Most of these people are worse than even the slave traders, those that carried on slave trade. If you know what people are doing to other human beings, you will really wonder if really they have a conscience, if really and truly they are human beings themselves. We can't continue to allow these things to happen. We can't. We can't continue to allow these things to happen. In the face of all that is happening, everybody now needs to rise up. Everybody needs to ensure that the truth is told. The injustice that people experience because of those in power, only God can truly tell us the numbers. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a lovely day. Remember, you have a voice. Let it count. Bye for now.